Hi, Harrow. Mr. Stewart here, another episode of Wellbeing While Away. And as you can see, I'm broadcasting from my office. Happy to be back in school today, and I'm hoping to see you all very soon at school. Today I want to talk about things that are enjoyable and useful, and sort of a way to select activities that we should spend our time on. Maybe you've got some spare time at home that you want to use wisely, and this is a great way to select an activity. So ideally, we want to select useful activities that are enjoyable. For me, that would be something like running or cycling. I find both of those things very useful because they support my well-being. They help me stay well, but also they're enjoyable. I get outside, I get to get some fresh air. I enjoy being outside and doing those things. So that's something I would put up in that top category. And then in the bottom category, not enjoyable and not useful. So for me, I would put something like getting my nails done. I don't find that useful. And I don't find that enjoyable. I actually sitting in the chair for a long period of time probably is not something I would really enjoy. So that's something I would put in that category. And why I've picked that example is because for some people that's very relaxing and very exciting. So that might be something that someone puts in the very enjoyable and very useful category. And that's why I want to highlight that, is that this is a very individual activity, okay? So what we want to try to do, obviously, is find the most useful and the most enjoyable. But sometimes there's things that are really useful, but maybe aren't as enjoyable. Like studying is a great example. And what I would encourage you to do in that case is try to figure out a way to move it along to a more enjoyable activity. See if you can study in a fun way, or some people use group study, that sort of thing, to make it a bit more enjoyable, so that it falls into that higher category a little bit. And then we've got activities that are enjoyable, but not all that useful. I'd put Netflix in this category. Sometimes video games fall into that category. Social media sometimes falls into that category, although some people find those very useful for communication tools or developing skills. That's fantastic. Go for it. But what I want to say about this one is typically a lot of the activities that I've just listed available to us are not all that useful, and they're super enjoyable. They're sort of entertainment. And it's great to have those. I think those are important to have to unplug a little bit. But what happens a little bit with these activities is we spend too much time doing them, and we spend a lot of our time. So what I want you to try to do is limit this category. Don't use this category. Try to make this category a little bit more fun. And if you've got activities and things in your life that are enjoyable and useful, go for it. Put all your energies behind them, and make sure that you continue to do those things. That's it from me. Stay safe, stay well. Take care.